First flight of the orbital Discovery, and the shuttle has cleared the tower. Discovery's core computers now have primary control of critical vehicle functions.
I'm gonna just let the intro play for a second because this is
What's happening?
the blackness is overwhelming. I'm playing South of Midnight. I'm streaming it on Twitch.
I see.
I don't know if you've seen gameplays, but this game by itself is so lit. I've been binge watching gameplay videos of this back to back to back to back. Like I didn't watch Leash Capiche play this. I didn't watch Echelon John play this.
I literally just came in just to tell you that I made my Baldur's Gate character with Atlantis like an hour ago.
Hey, send me info if y'all want to co-op, because I have Baldur's Gate 3 with mods, and it doesn't really matter if you're playing on console or what. It'll be a nice brother-sister bonding experience. I could even title it Playing Baldur's Gate 3 with my little sister. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, technically you'd be playing with
you know, technically, yeah, but you know, it's a better title.
True.
And that was the intro to Black. That was the intro to Black Joy. That's what this is, right?
Not to say that Atlantis is odd.
I mean, she probably is to be your friend. All of us have to be a little bit odd.
She's an acceptable amount of odd.
Yeah.
Love her to death.
A well-rounded amount of oddity.
Exactly. She's having a crazy day though. Her mom had to go to the ER because what she thought was she was having a panic attack. There's something going on with her heart, but she's pretty much gonna be fine. The doctors think. So it's nothing too crazy to worry about.
Oh shit. We got a subscribble out here. Thank you very much for subscribing, Bubbly Hermit. Shout out to the homies for supporting me thoroughly. I am loved and privileged with the support.
That means people on Twitch can hear what I'm saying.
Yes.
I sent you a message as to what happened.
Wait,
you
me?
know?
Yes.
All right. Titles on.
Yeah, how?
Okay, so I'm guessing the we to the we to the wee. That's what we doing out here in these streets.
I don't even know what you just said.
Oh, she put the mandatory wee-wees in the chat. And the mandatory bananas in the chat. Basically, when you're on Twitch, they kind of force people to talk, like type shit constantly in chat, because if you don't, it'll just count as lurking. And I guess it doesn't really add to your algorithmic shits. You know.
I see. I'm waiting for my edible to kick in, and I'm trying to crisp up prosciutto while I wait.
I love prosciutto.
I got free prosciutto from an event from last week.
I love
and I was
prosciutto.
able to use it. So I'm currently just crisping up prosciutto because I like crispy prosciutto as opposed to regular prosciutto. Even though regular prosciutto is fucking bother.
Crispy prosciutto with salsa and cheese?
Is that a thing?
Yes. It's so delicious.
The trick is to do it without setting off a smoke detector or a fire alarm.
You have to do it really slow.
I see. I'm gonna medium. Yes. Probably put it lower.
I actually like to put mine in the oven on 250 for about an hour.
Let's see, borderless. Motion blur. Turn that shit off because I hate motion blur. Oh, all of my settings are on ultra. Shout out to my PC being lit as fuck.
Oh, I can't even tell you what I did earlier because it involves a lot of curse words.
Oh wait,
Huh?
it didn't save my settings.
This is making me too anxious. I give up.
Alright.
So remember, if I somehow set off the fire alarm, that means everybody is up. There's like hundreds of people are gonna want me dead. So.
Alright, now let's see if I can connect this
I'll put it in
to...
chat. Hold on.
Okay, yeah. Now we have shits. I was trying to figure out how to connect my controller because it felt like really inconvenient to play with the mouse and keyboard with, you know, what I'm used to. Sensitivity, fast hold. Oh, aiming to throw an object. Nah, I don't think I need that. Everything else is already on. I may have to charge my controller though. Okay. Now, do I just push? Connect my controller. All right, everything's working. Let's start the new game. We finna go with Weaver.
Some guy was being ableist anonymously about my kids who off use wheelchairs. And so I said that to him. So I probably get kicked off of Yik Yak, but it was worth it. I put it in chat.
Also, I'm gonna share my screen so y'all can watch in real time. Since I'm talking to y'all in Discord, kind of makes more sense that y'all be able to see my screen so you can see it in real time instead of like hearing me react to shit and then you see it on stream like. All right, balanced. I cry every time I watch gameplay videos of this. My
Down
body
in
is
the
ready.
deep south, folks spin tales about the Grand Tapestry,
The Grand
an invisible
Tapestry.
weave holding our world together. They say the Grand Tapestry is torn by folk sorrows, and these damaged threads give rise to them evil spirits called haints. But every great while, a mighty storm brews, awakening a powerful force, a weaver, gifted with the power to reach into the past and mend folks' deep wounds. With enchanted hooks in hand, this weaver can banish haints and reweave the tapestry's thread, restoring the
That's
land
very
so
Mahalia
life can
Tubman.
bloom again, fresh and new. The last weaver vanished long ago, but I'm getting ahead of myself. Our tale begins deep in the heart of Chickasaw County, in a speck of a town called Prospero, where the last weaver was last seen. That evening, Hazel's mama was running late, driving home through a storm that seemed hell-bent on drowning the whole South. Meanwhile, our Hazel is packing an emergency box, fixing to evacuate quickly. A hurricane brewing on the horizon, and a mighty big one at that.
My God.
Man, I miss singing on the bus with these guys. Wish we had another meet.
Trump put 10% tariffs on the entire world. Quite
Another medal
literally.
too. We was fast as hell.
I'm tired of winning, boss.
Mine should be back by now. Probably got sucked into work again. Typical. I shouldn't be doing all this packing by myself, but here I am.
Okay, we got our first little tutorial phase. Now, simply because I didn't seen so many different people play this game, I feel like a lot of times I might make the mistake of skipping past the tutorial shits. So I'm trying to remind myself now, like keep it in my head to like pause on certain screens like this, just to make sure everybody else knows what's going on as well. Also, real quick, I definitely want to say, uh, out of all the people I watched play this game, I think Leash, Capiche, and Echelon John were my two favorites. Because at first I wasn't even going to play it. I was like, all right, I watched everybody else play it back to back to back. What's the point? Then I watched their gameplay videos and I was like, nah, I gotta play it. Like, nah. Like the vibes was too good. I gotta capitalize on the vibes. I must partake. But yeah. Matter of fact, let me turn my face cam on. Because I feel like uh it'd be a more immersive experience if I'm showing face. Can I do that while I'm in here? Because I know sometimes if I minimize when I'm in a game, it'll fuck the whole screen capture up. I think we good. First, let me do this. As long as that works. Oh, we already got the Pokemon at popping off in chat. I'm also very conflicted about whether or not I should put this on YouTube because I've been seeing so many different content creators talk about how like they're just no longer posting on YouTube. Seen some tweets about YouTube like taking people's videos down because they were talking about the genocide of the Palestinian people. And it's like, do I even
Call
want to
Donovan and
put
see
my
what
shit
the.
on the platform? You said you finna call Donovan at what?
I get the Hulu password because I haven't seen any of this season of The Rookie, and also I miss having Hulu, even though it's kind of fuck Disney at the moment. I keep forgetting you're on stream. I'm so sorry, and this is the other reason I'm hanging up.
Nah, nah, fuck the global elite.
But I don't want you to get
Anarchy,
banned on Twitch.
viva la
I
resistance.
get it. I don't want you to get banned on Twitch because I keep saying dumb shit.
How is it dumb? Long live the resistance.
True. Still gonna call Donovan.
That's the bet.
Uh,
Love you,
love
six.
you. Enjoy South of
Mhm.
Midnight.
I will. Oh, I most
Later.
definitely will.
Oh, I know you will. Later.
Got that little intro song stuck in my head. I think the dude's name is Shaking Bones. It's like the ferryman. Actually, let me put on a shirt so I don't got to keep my heater on. That's what I kept thinking about. My ADHD was like, all right, now we're ready. All right, now we're ready. And then I was like, nope, no, there's something else on my body. Okay. Oh, yeah, that's what I forgot. Keep thinking my face cam is on. I forgot to turn it off because I stood up, moved my stuff out the way. Like this. Let's start my intro too. That's what I forgot. Got to do my little intro. So let me do this as well. Two right here. And open my chat up so I can actually see what's going on Twitch. And I think I should be good to turn this back on. Where's my webcam box at? Ah, there it is. All right, so this is probably where I'm gonna start my YouTube video from if I actually post this shit on YouTube. Hey, y'all, what up? What's happening? This Tommy the Wolfboy, aka Pretty Blicky, aka Slick Blick, aka your favorite baby father. And you see the vibes. We finna play the blackest game that has ever been made, South of Midnight. Like I said earlier in my stream, before I actually got my stuff set up, um, I decided to play this because I've been binge watching videos of other content creators playing it, and since I've been rewatching Echelon John's playthrough and Leash Capiche's playthrough, I decided to play it for myself. We got the homies in the Discord, so if you randomly hear people chiming in, it's the homies in the Discord. Let's get it. Uh-huh. Interact. So triangle, because I'm using a PlayStation 5 controller. Don't ask me how. Objective, collection, lore. Objective, collection, lore.
All
Okay.
right, what's coming with me?
All right, we got the stop motion. We got the Megan Thee Stallion reference. You see it. You see it. It bothered me that so many content creators miss this. Like, how do you not start the game and just look around? How do you not admire the beauty? The overwhelming blackness being exuded by this art piece. Like, 'cause I'm black, y'all, and I'm black, y'all, and I'm blacker than black, and I'm black, y'all, and I'm black, y'all, and I'm black, y'all, 'cause I'm blacker than black, and I'm black, y'all. Like, that's how I feel looking at this room. 'Cause it's not like, if you notice, this, I don't know if this was on purpose, but this bedroom was built like a 90s kid bedroom. Like, this looks like some shit you would see in the 90s. I don't know when this game is supposed to be based in, but this is definitely like, you was born in the 90s. You got your little posters, you feel what I'm saying? Cause Blink 182, like, yeah, like, you're not fooling me right now. Like, it's all right. Tell me what you think about me. Like, who was in the studio? We understand. Like, you're not getting past us with this. Also, I think this is a reference to what is his name? There's a dude in the comics who I think his name is like Papa Midnight or something. But there's a, dude in the comics who does like voodoo, and I can't remember what his name is. Matter of fact, I'm about to look it up because now I'm curious and I need answers. Papa Midnight. Yep, his name is Papa Midnight, also known as Linton Midnight, Haitian voodoo magician, created by Jamie Delano and John Ridgway. Hellblazer #1, 1988, occasional ally to John Constantine. We love to see it. Okay, so Papa Midnight is a legitimate black character in the DC universe, and I wasn't tripping. I think the posters are a reference to Papa Midnight. I could be wrong, but as a black nerd, I had to take the couple of, you feel me, the couple of minutes to just peep this. Also, the it says, can the Weaver survive the Haint's Fury? So they basically blended Papa Midnight, or if I'm if I'm not mistaken, they blended Papa Midnight with what is it? With the Weaver lore, and just made in universe comics about it. I think that's dope. Uh, I don't know if it's any. Oh, it's pictures on the wall. I like that. That's a nice touch. Putting the Polaroids on the wall. This room definitely looks lived in. And I might like, especially in the beginning of the game when I have a lot more time because it ain't shit going on. I enjoy taking a few minutes to just look at the environment because there's certain stuff that makes a room look lived in. Like this right here, like the placement of the wall plug and the charger and everything, like just little stuff like that. Because you would be surprised at how much that would throw off the way a room looks, simply because they don't have any plugs. Like you don't see any sockets. I mean, like nothing is plugged in. You don't see any sockets, and if you do, it's all flat. Nothing has anything to do with nothing. Nothing's connected to anything. So I like the fact that she got her little phone on the charger right here. That was a nice touch. Um, Obviously they're getting packed up. I've seen a lot of people ask, why did they wait so long to get ready? And the truth is, if you live in an environment where inclement weather like this is common, then when it starts like thunder and lightning and you getting the flood warnings, you're not really paying it any mind because you're so used to it happening. You think it's gonna go the same way it goes every other time. Especially if you live in a state or you just live in an area in general where you get hit with hurricanes. Because if you survive like multiple hurricanes, you know, eventually it gets to a point where you just stop giving a damn.
Hi,
What
how
up?
are you?
Saying, like I feel seen.
Every year.
So it's like, yeah, like you can't really expect Hazel and her mama to really like panic and shit if they're used to it. But yeah, let's hold on. Just for the gameplay, even though I personally like the stop motion, I'm actually gonna turn off the stop motion just because I want the quality to translate well to Twitch. Extra quality, everything is on ultra.
Oh,
Where's the
I keep forgetting about that shit.
auto switch target? Am I missing something? I could be, I could just be. scrolling past it. Beats and the shit. Okay, that's just the shit. Camera shake,
Oh,
stop motion. There we go.
Phil
I scrolled
Spencer
past it
has
because I
stepped
wasn't paying.
down as Xbox CEO.
I think the guy who is replacing them is
It's a woman replacing him. It's supposed to be like their AI fucking executive or what the fuck ever.
oh no. Here we go.
Yeah.
All
Yeah,
right,
it's
so
like,
we
oh,
got
well,
movements.
Xbox is 100% buried now. Fuck.
Well, I'm glad I got this South of Midnight gameplay in before I decided to, like before I
Yeah.
decided to, discover this bullshit. This probably be the last, the last or one of the last games I end up streaming under them type of circumstances. But yeah, so let's get it.
And there goes the flash flood warnings. Like clockwork.
The one thing I like about this is the game works both in stop motion and like without it. Did a pretty good job.
Things got tense with Mama last time I visited you at the mausoleum.
Alright.
Dad.
I'm gonna be an asshole. I'm gonna do things. Do
Uh,
unspeakable war crimes.
if I'm not mistaken, her dad is, I think her dad is like Creole, or he's just like a white dude. Uh, and that's why their relationship was so tense with the grandmother.
She'll never explain why she and Grandma Bunny got bad blood. Storm's never been this bad before.
Yeah, I like to see the actual characters' mouths moving.
I asked Mama for a doll and got this thing instead. I know he's weird looking, but I can't help but love him.
I would have called him Nugget.
That was the day Mama threw up on me after getting off that wacky world. Almost passed out from laughing so hard. Wish she still had that kind of time for me. I gotta stop reminiscing and start packing, for real.
Now, I will say, every time I see this intro, I get emotional, just a little bit, because the representation is nice. Like just everything sounded so natural as well. This is definitely one of them ones.
Whew, it is really picking up out there. You ready to go?
I was over here all alone.
I'm sorry, I know. I swung by the shelter because there was a leak in the roof, and then I had to drive folks back and forth to
Alright.
Jolene's to
I'm
ride
gonna
out
be
the
an asshole.
storm.
I'm
Besides, you are young and
I'm
spry,
gonna go
my little track
murderize and
star.
terrorize some raiders. Let's see what happens.
Oh, shoot, we got 5 minutes. Let's go.
You are young
You
and
pack
spry, my
everything?
little track star.
Mama, I'm grown. This ain't my first hurricane. I know what to do.
As
I'm
long as you
sorry
didn't
for the war
forget the
crimes I commit to
Flashlight
the
and
unfortunate raider
batteries.
I come
You had the
across.
blankets?
yes, because I have my
Hurricane
I
checklist.
apologize.
Is that a smiley face?
Hey, Hazel, think fast.
Oh, come on, Mama.
Walmart
We
partners
don't
with
have room for my
OpenAI, so
track
you
shoes.
can
You
place
know how expensive
orders
those things
directly
are.
through
You
ChatGPT.
better
Just
ride
Why
the
find
the
horse
somewhere to
fuck
careful.
would
pack
you?
them.
And pack
Pack
them
them
light.
right.
Yeah, I know.
Why the
What you
fuck
say?
would you
I
give
said,
ChatGPT your
and
fucking
pack
card
them
info?
light.
Are you fucking
Pack
stupid?
a bag, then pack
You know
it
what?
light.
Hey,
Fine.
pack
Pack
your
your
I
bags,
bags
know.
then
and
pack
pack
Go
them
them
light.
light. This whole sequence, black as fuck.
You think this place will still be here? After?
I called Hurricane Lulu and she said we good.
Mama, I'm serious. What if it's different this time?
That's not for you to worry about.
Yeah, she can feel that shit in her soul.
And now we got 4 minutes.
Now, the one thing I do want to say about this that uh like specifically because I've seen the gameplays, so I know what happens later to a certain capacity. I will say Um, Hazel being worried that it was different this time could definitely be her Weaver powers trying to kick in. Like, I don't know. Like, this definitely seems like a situation where, given how the Weaver abilities work, she could definitely just have access to some type of clairvoyance or some type of sixth sense that kind of tapped her on the shoulder and let her know, hey, this gonna be a big one. Because her mom seemed like, you feel what I'm saying? She not really pressed for real. And you would think if she's had prior experience, but like, knows how to recognize danger because of her prior experience, that she would have just had a more serious reaction to everything that was going on. But she seems very relaxed about it all, which leads me to believe that, like, simply because it's a magical ass black magical story. Like, emphasis on the black, extra emphasis on the black magical. Like, I'm seeing like a possible sequel to this game where they explain like a little bit more about Weaver abilities outside of specifically like the hooks and stuff. Or maybe we'll even have developers start to confirm or deny different theories that people have about the game itself.
Did you just suck your teeth at me?
I wouldn't be rushed if you didn't.
Don't mumble. Speak on it.
I said we wouldn't be rushed if you didn't waste all that time at the shelter.
Waste time?
That's not what I meant. It's just you left me to prep for a hurricane by myself.
Oh, I thought you was grown.
What if we called up Bunny and go over there? You know, the mansion with the hurricane-proof windows?
Now, you want to bring this up right now.
Bruh, the act like I'm a be pausing a lot, especially in the intro. That the accents, like the subtlety, it is very natural the way people are speaking, right? Like when some people say now, they kind of say like nah, like almost like nah, like NAH. And it's very slight, like the application of African American vernacular English, you feel what I'm saying, is beautiful here. And the subtleties of it all, it just works perfectly. Either because the voice actors knew what they were doing when they were like mimicking that way of speaking, or because the voice actors just spoke naturally. And it just so happened that the natural, you feel what I'm saying, is coming through in perfect clarity. It could also be a combination of both, where they're just number one, they're just talented, you feel what I'm saying, people as voice actors. And then on top of that, they were they were like really effective in this specific role because like it was natural, you know. I gotta see some behind the scenes footage. Matter of fact, when I get on stream tonight, right, that's gonna be one of the first things I do. I'm gonna look up some behind the scenes, like, oh, how the game was made type footage. Cause I need to see.
I'm just saying.
We are going to Jolene's church with everybody else, like we always do.
Whatever.
And don't roll your eyes at me.
I
I
wasn't even
wasn't
looking
even
at you.
looking at you.
I made those eyes. I know when they rolling.
I'm gonna
I
say
just
that to
don't
my kid. I'm
understand
gonna say
why
that
we
to my
can't go
kids one
over
day.
there. Bunny still can, even if Daddy's dead. Just tell me
Hazel,
why.
please. Just please go over to Bose and Mrs. Pearl's. Check on them. They may need help.
We might need some help. I might need some help. While you're out helping everybody else.
Damn it!
Also, that little step back Hazel did after she finally looked and realized she broke that shit. I think that was a very interesting and subtle way of like showing her remorse in the moment. Because a lot of times in emotionally charged conversations, people make the mistake of like, I don't know, getting so wrapped up in the argument itself that they forget to treat the people around them with kindness, right? Like they're so locked into the actual argument, they forgot to have the argument like a reasonable human being, or they just end up making certain mistakes in the moment. And it's like you typically don't get to see all of that because most of the time people will just, play up the negativity in the conversation and not really show you anybody's remorse or regret until later. But because you got to see her body language and everything, you got to see the look on her face when she realized she broke it, right? Even though she don't know what it is for real, right? She don't know who made it, basically. Um, Instantaneously, her first reaction was not to like brush it off like it didn't matter. You could just see it in her body language that she didn't mean to do it and that she was remorseful. So what ends up happening later, right, when it comes to them, I guess going back and forth and things potentially getting worse, I probably don't I don't really feel like it was an unnecessary argument or that Hazel was just being what's the word? Like she was just being entitled or anything like that. I think she just grew up in a very difficult situation because she lost her pops and it's like all you got left is your mother, but she always taking care of somebody else's kids because she's a social worker. But it's like she always taking care of somebody else's kids because she knows for the most part you're taken care of. And those other kids really, really need help. You feel me? So it's like off rip, like as I'm getting into the game, I'm picking certain shits apart. Like I'm picking up what they putting down. I could be reading a little bit too far into it, but I ultimately believe that if you took the time to animate something like that, it was done to make the interaction feel as organic as possible.
No. Your great-grandmother made this.
You never told me that.
I shouldn't have to tell you something is important for you not to break it.
Well, maybe if you did, you still have a coffee mug.
This world existed before I brought you into it, Hazel Flood. Remember that next time you go around thinking you know everything. Hazel! Everything I do for you.
Whatever. There's no getting through to her. Whatever. Let me go check on Bo.
Now, the other thing I liked about that exchange, and the way that it was animated, is specifically when Lacey Flood remarks, "Oh, your great grandmother made this." You see this look on Hazel's face when she's like, "You never told me that," where she's genuinely like a little bit curious and or a little bit hurt that she just didn't know anything about that. And it basically speaks to how strained their relationship is now. Because we as like not specifically me, but I've seen a lot of people play the game and they seem a little confused about, the emotionally charged conversation, not realizing like you gotta put your brain meats to the test for this one. You gotta think. This has been going on since she was a little girl, right? Because originally when she had both parents in her life, she was able to basically alternate between those two parents, right? And she would get a lot of attention, or at least a lot more attention, a lot more quality time, all of that. But after her father, Trey Flood, died, right, then her mother had to pick up the slack. And there was really little to no, you feel what I'm saying? Like uh, little to no backup plan because she's a social worker doing everything she can to provide for them kids and look after them kids. Meanwhile, she knows her daughter is relatively safe, so she like, all right, well, I gotta put my all into these other kids who, it's kids that's homeless, this kids that's being abused, and this, and the third. It's like when you really think about it, since she was a little girl, her relationship with her mother has been getting like progressively worse, specifically in the department of her feeling like she don't get enough love. And it's a very like difficult dynamic even for Hazel, because even though she's young, I think she's supposed to be like 18 or 19. In my head I'm thinking she not a fucked up selfish ass kid. It's just as a person transitioning into adulthood, it's like years after years after years of like, you feel what I'm saying, not feeling connected to one parent because they've passed and not feeling connected to another parent because they're just too busy, but they're busy for a noble cause. It's like you want to complain, but you can't. And it's like a very conflicting feeling inside to know that your parent is doing good work, right? To know that they're helping people, but simultaneously be drowning in like loneliness and or drowning in negative emotion or simply doggy paddling and you can feel yourself getting exhausted within the relationship or just in general because you didn't have as much of your parents in your life as you needed. Like like I'm really digging into it. Like I'd have seen a lot of videos, but not many people take the time to really analyze that behavior. I like the rain effect. Also, running in this would be terrible. Because it's like the rain is everywhere. The ground is wet as shit. Everything is slippery. They got a cute little spot right here. I feel like this spot would have been this would have been a nice spot for somebody to make their garden or something. And probably was a garden before Trey passed away. Because you see all the little tools and stuff over here. So clearly somebody was getting down with a little
Damn.
something.
The water's this high already?
Okay. I didn't see too many people exploring. I've never heard that voice line. This is my first time hearing that voice line, I think.
Bo and those damn dogs are always up to something.
Okay, so Bo is over there. Huh.
It's too late to board up our windows, too. The Joneses really are one step ahead.
That's funny. Hey, so for those who don't know, um, uh, uh, a black saying is keeping up with the Joneses, and the idea is basically coming out of pocket for aesthetic, right? Like you compromising your needs and your actual stability for real, to try to keep up with somebody else in terms of your perception of their importance, specifically when it comes to like material shit. So if you get a brand new car, like you get a fucking Corvette, and you can't afford it.
I miss Sadie. Well, at least the Goodmans won't have to worry about repairs anymore.
Repairs, yeah, yeah. Infrastructure be fucked up in a lot of neighborhoods, not just in America, but across the world. And like driving past eviction notices is one thing, but actively living in a neighborhood where you seen somebody get evicted and it was somebody you knew, somebody you love, come on now. That'll fuck you up, especially being a kid.
Can't go this way.
Like imagine Hazel Flood feeling helpless while she watching her friend just drive away. Like that's crazy work. Because her mother a social worker, you feel me? Her mother trying to save up money and shit so she can visit her friends. And this is probably like shortly after Sadie got evicted. Like maybe a few months after Sadie got evicted. So like everybody that graduated, and it's like, what are you gonna do? She got all this pent up emotion and shit because she miss her homies. Like everything is falling apart.
Oh, Hazel! Oh, come on in and grab some punch. Ugh, it is fucked up out here.
Well, I came here to check on you, but it looks like you riding this storm out in style.
Oh, yeah. Me and the pups are having a hurricane party. Yep, ain't no storm got me yet. And if things go south, I got my boat. You sure you don't want some punch?
I've got to go check on Mrs. Pearl.
Mm-hmm. Hey, it ain't my dogs pooping on her grass. My dogs are gentlemen. Yes, you are.
Better make sure Miss Pearl's taking this seriously.
And not we all shitting in the house today. That's crazy work. All right, so let's go check on Mrs. Pearl. Let's see what Mrs. Pearl got going on. She got some stuff that had fallen on the car already. Back of
Bashed
the
my
house
thumb so
looking
hard I nearly lost my thumbnail building that old shed for Miss Pearl. I hope it's still
at.
standing after tonight.
Okay, that's another voice line I haven't heard before. That's why I'm taking it slow, trying to explore. Mrs. Pearl. This is my favorite voice line in the whole game, right here.
What you doing on my porch in all of this weather, baby?
I'm just checking on you, see if you
Mrs.
need
Pearl.
anything. You holding up okay?
I'm doing just fine. Been doing this longer than you've been alive. Why don't you come in for a second?
I should probably head back.
Come in, have some gizzards. I'm cooking them all before the power goes out.
You know I can't say no to your cooking.
Question nothing. Just open your mouth. Eat it. Whatever she puts on the plate, eat it. The way she, like her voice. What you doing on my porch in all of this weather, baby? Like, come on now. I know she can cook. It's an impossibility. You feel me? That she can't cook. Like that's no. I won't accept that. You know, she got the
There's a
china
bee
cabinet,
in your bonnet. I can
the
tell.
wallpaper, the clock, the
Just
pictures,
frustrated with Mama.
and look
She
at the
stayed
kitchen.
late at the shelter and left me all alone.
Epic foreshadowing. You see the owl, you see the spider, the
Lacey does
mermaid.
enjoy her work.
Oh, also, I'm just putting this out here right now. I have a theory that that the owl that follows Hazel around is actually her dad. And it's a theory that quite a few people have had. So I'm not gonna act like I'm the first person or CCC, I'm the one. It's like, nah, I wouldn't be surprised if, he could only reach out in that way and it gets talked about in a potential sequel or, whatever the case may be. I'm not gonna press the issue, you know. Sometimes it's better to be one and done, quit while you're ahead, but I want more. Like there should be a second game coming out by the time I'm done playing this one.
She could stand a moment's rest.
Right? She's all over the place all the time.
She's got a good heart. Just wants everyone to be okay all the time, you know?
Yeah, I know. You need some help in there?
Thanks, hon. I'm almost done. What else is on your mind?
What you know about Bunny?
Why you barking up that tree for?
It's hard not to. Mama never so much as talks about her.
Well, does she ever look in on you?
No, I guess not.
Sometimes people are privy to things that we aren't. Your mama is doing what she thinks is best. Oh, Jesus.
Mama!
Yeah, this is where it gets sticky. Yeah. All right. And a lot of people, and this is another thing that threw me off. A lot of people talk about Hazel's running speed, and I'm gonna be honest with you. No matter how badly I wanted to follow somebody, like when you trying to get traction on mud and shit, it's just limitations. I know that shit hurt slamming my leg into the front of that thing like that.
Hold on! Mama!
Yeet! Dynamic entry.
Hazel! Stop!
Holy shit. What just happened? How did I get back to the shore?
Black magic. That's how I got back to the shore. Black magic. Black power. And I'm black, y'all. And I'm black, y'all. And I'm blacker than black. And I'm black, y'all. Let me up here. missing child poster? One of the children that Hug and Molly snatched up?
That doesn't sound good. Shit! It took out the bridge!
Ah, damn. This is the bridge that took out a lot of players.
I'm gonna make it. God damn it, I can't! I'm not fast enough. I'm always fast enough.
Bro, there's mud and shit everywhere.
What is it? Bunny. She's gotta help me.
Like, really think about this for a second. It's a flood, and you're telling me
The bridge! Gotta get across.
that while it's flooding and raining and flooding,
Bunny's house is uphill. She's always fine during storms.
you climbing on the bridge and shit. Crazy work.
If I can get to her place, she can get help from Mama.
I know this bridge took out. God damn. I done seen gameplay videos, but that was different.
What was that? I must be seeing things.
Girl, don't doubt your shits now. This is not the time to be doubting what's right in front of your shits. Like, I promise you.
Okay.
Can I
Can't give up now.
drop safely? I can. Let me up here. Or do I have to go this way?
Oh, shit!
God damn.
Help! Please! My mama! We need help! Can anybody hear me? Please! Anybody!
Shit. Yeah, let me jump up on the cars and shit. Got me fucked up. Hey, yo!
Please hold!
Get out of here, my boy. Run. Run while you still can, little raccoon. Well, nowhere to go but here. Ah, shit. I forgot about that. I was a little jump scared.
Headed to your old place. Got no other options. I'm so scared for Mama. Dad, if you're up there, keep her safe.
Hey, your daughter said keep her safe. And actually, now that I think about it, that's probably why the owl showed up, if the owl is straight flood. She literally passed by his grave and was like, "Hey, can you keep my dude safe? I'd appreciate that."
What is all that? That can't be real. Hope they'll help
Shit,
me.
once again, I'm not doubting a damn thing. I see some magical shit like this. Let me in. Let me in.
I know y'all in there. Excuse me. You can't just show up unannounced.
I have to talk to Bunny.
Well, she is rested. You're gonna have to come back tomorrow.
It can't wait.
You got all these pictures of white folk on the wall, but none of me. I'm your granddaughter. That's crazy. Where are the pictures of me at? I should be right here in the living room.
What is all this racket?
Hey, Grandma?
Is that Hazel? You've gotten taller. What brought you sopping wet to my doorstep this evening?
I told her you were rested, but she just...
Nonsense, Lily. That's my only grandchild down there.
Okay, I appreciate that.
What can we do for you?
The trailer got swept downstream with Mama in it, and I...
Swept down in the river in that tin can of a home?
Don't. And I just tried to give you props for like acknowledging the fact that I'm your granddaughter, right? Like I literally just gave you a compliment. This shit had just left my shits. And now here you are, immediately disrespecting my delicate sensibilities. That passive aggressiveness, that little slight, that little, you feel what I'm saying? That little comment, I heard it. Like what we're not about to do is call my shit a tin can. Don't do that. Don't be disrespectful. You feel me?
I tried to catch her, but I couldn't. I couldn't keep up. There's no one in town. I saw the lights on here, and I came for help.
And we will. In the morning.
But you know people. Can you call the sheriff or something?
You know rescue services are paused in the middle of a hurricane, dear.
You're acting like you don't even care.
Mind your tone, please.
You don't understand. It ain't just about Mama. I'm seeing the...
Now, I have a theory that I don't think I've seen anybody else touch on. Right now, she has no idea that Hazel is seeing shit, right? So the whole Weaver thing, right? She don't know shit about that right now. All she knows is that her granddaughter is going through some shit, and her first reaction is to be like, "All right, you feel what I'm saying? You know, we'll get it together in the morning. Emergency services are paused." She's basically, you know, even though the granny is obviously into something, right? Because I've seen this before, so it's like I know she's into something. Clearly, at least initially, her game wasn't fucking over her granddaughter, right? Like it just seemed like she had already accepted what the reality of the situation was, or she was trying to diffuse the shit with Hazel so that while Hazel was off doing something else, she's like, you know, preparing and using whatever magic or, you know, something like that to try to like find out where Lacey Flood is, her mother is. And it's like typically I would just go with the narrative that she was, you know, a complete asshole from the beginning. But like, even though she seems like one of those people that just be saying shit that's disrespectful sometimes, I do think at the very least she cared enough about Hazel to be like, all right, well, we'll help in the morning. Maybe I'll slip and slide, you know, around the crib to my other house to see if I can find a way to find your mama, something like that. I don't know. Maybe it's just wishful thinking, but it would be really interesting if she actually planned on helping her in some way. But the moment she started talking about like the shits, she immediately started thinking about, you know, what she had lost personally, and that just sort of overrode everything else because of how long she had been suffering with that pain and how many decisions she made prior to that to basically, you know, kill anybody or everybody that, you know, was in her way. Right? Like in my head, I'm thinking you could have really just told your granddaughter to get out. But one way or the other, you was like, oh, nonsense. That's my only grandchild down there. So I think maybe now she's like conflicted. Maybe it's like a little bit of evil, a little bit of good, and she just in the middle kind of juggling, you know, juggling it all.
These things. These strands. In the air. I'm scared.
The
That song comes back
strands.
later.
Yeah. Yeah. There's something big out there.
Lily,
Yes, ma'am?
clearly my granddaughter is not in her right mind right
Don't
now.
insult me like that.
Afraid for her mother and all. Ready a guest room.
You saw that look on Hazel's face? How she looked at her and was like, huh? But she ain't say nothing out loud. It's like that's that recognition. You know something's off, Hazel.
Yes, ma'am.
Poor thing. You've been through a
Now,
lot
what's up with them
tonight.
squiggly lines forming around her body
Come
like that?
sit down for a
When
minute.
you touched her, you know, like them heat lines you get when you look at the pavement in the distance and the bright sun and shit.
I'll
Like
take care of this.
that's what I saw around her body when Bunny touched her. I don't like that.
Where am I? A dream. What a strange dream. These strands, I've seen them before.
I would hope so. I would hope that you were paying attention, because
They're saying
sometimes
my
I'm not,
name?
and I'm gonna need you
They're saying
to
my
remind
name.
me of things occasionally, Hazel.
What are you doing here? Huh. How interesting.
Who? Who are you? What are you doing in my dream?
You know, this might not be a dream, my boy. I'm just saying.
Hazel? Hazel!
I'm right here! Ma! Can you see me?
You know what? Now that I think about it, I wouldn't be surprised if the little sequence we just watched, specifically with her standing outside of the house, I wouldn't be surprised if that was her currently in the nightmare, like in the nightmare realm. I'm gonna just call it, you know, I'm gonna just call it that. Um, yeah, like I wouldn't be surprised if that was basically showing her already in like her, you know, being trapped in her vision, or if how do I put it? Because like kind of like a coma, because she would have been she would probably like gotten knocked out at some point, and maybe that would have been the you know the loophole that's needed for what's his name Kushma, for Kushma to like you know draw her into a never-ending nightmare. But then on the other hand, that could just be her for whatever reason, like the weave kind of showing her stuff, and like maybe the weave showing her, hey, before that shit went down, your mother came outside and was like calling you and shit. Yeah, curious. This is my second favorite voice line.
Oh, oh God, my baby! My baby boy! No! You're not gonna make it! Ah!
The scream,
Ma!
bro,
I'm
every
right
time,
here!
every
I'm
fucking
okay!
time, every fucking time. That little scream she gave at the end, I feel it. All of my shits.
Ma! Ma, wake up! Ma!
First thing she said when she
The
woke up.
trailer. Mama! Oh no. Bun... Grandma? Bunny! Lily! We gotta find Mama! Hey, open the door!
Yeah.
It's my only option, I guess. The strands are still here. Maybe it wasn't a dream.
Oh, now you're considering that. Hmm? After a bajillion and one
The
shits? Hmm?
strands. That stuff. That thing last night. What's happening?
don't matter.
I can't believe
We gotta
Bunny.
get the fuck up out of here.
I'm sorry, Grandma locked me in there.
Get as close to the shits as possible. No accidents.
All right, how do I get out of here?
Yeah. Okay, so obviously,
Unraveling stigma. What the hell does that mean? Can Bunny see strands too?
hey, there go Pops.
I wish you were here, Dad.
Shit, I wish he was too, because who the fuck? Like, I need help. Help!
Does she lock all the doors in here?
Now I gotta climb out on the damn balcony.
There's something behind that shelf.
Oh, yeah. Secret tunnel!
Hey,
Rich
I need to
people's
get this other
houses.
shit first.
Those voices are getting louder. There's something up here.
Weave, weave, weave. Oh, wait, I got stuck. Help! Oh, sleepy. I wonder if the weave sounds like harmony, and that's where the singing is coming from.
Do these control you? What is all this? I feel like I'm going insane.
Shit. I'll be questioning my sanity as well, Hazelflood.
Whoa,
Yeah.
that's not possible.
Mega knees.
Foot's fine too.
Yeah, because I got the mega knees.
The hooks are reacting to that thing in the middle. Bunny called it
It's a
stigma?
wrap. Nah.
Do they know
Nah.
what to do?
Let me, let me. Come here. All up in your shits. Mink. Stupid. You're not even gonna get the chance. Disappear.
What the fuck?
Also, why are there no Hanks around her? Maybe because she harnesses Hanks. I feel like she would harness Hanks if she could. Like maybe that's why you don't have to fight Hanks when you're on her property. Yeah. Yeah.
I don't need you.
Yeah.
I never did.
Never. And never will.
And I'm gonna find my mama on my own.
On my own. Yeah, fuck is you talking about? Hmm? The little creepy ass abracadabra shit you did to make me pass out? Are you gonna date, you feel me? Well, what is it? Date, rape, and drug your own granddaughter with magic and shit. That's crazy work.
She was glad to leave the flood mansion behind. Used to handling things on her own, she set off downriver to find her house and rescue her ma herself. There, magic called to her. A magic she'd felt in her bone, but she had never seen before. And something dark. That old house had hid all manners of odious secrets over the years.
Yeah, I bet.
Hazel set off to find them all through the hurricane-ravaged land. But her path would lead her to a place haunted by whispers from days of yore.
It's all on me to find her.
Again.
There's no one coming out.
Chapter 1 complete. And that is where I will call this first episode. That was actually pretty fun. Yeah, I mean, I'm enjoying myself off rip. Like I said, I didn't move my damn hair out the way. I didn't already seen multiple gameplay videos of South of Midnight, and I just keep coming back to the shit over and over again because, again, it's just one of my favorites. I'm probably finna watch Leash Capiche and Echelon John play it again. I'll probably upload this to YouTube. Maybe try to make a little bread, donate some money to one of the GoFundMe pages or one of the charities that Miss Rachel or Michael Threets are posting about. And yeah, other than that, I'm gonna get some sleep and stop yawning in everybody's face because the shit is contagious, and eventually I'm gonna make somebody else. Thank you to everybody for joining my stream and shit. Thank you to the homies for supporting my stream and shit. Very privileged. Love yourself because if you don't love yourself, how the hell are you supposed to know if somebody else really love you or not? And be yourself because being somebody else takes way too much effort. Everybody already got enough on their plate as it is. It's not goodbye, it's see you later because as always, I'll see you later. So see you later. I'm never getting rid of this intro. Maybe not never. I might find another intro that I like as much. But the intro outro music, platinum. You feel what I'm saying? Like this is ridiculous levels of vibes. Like who knew that this was the type of music I liked? I'll be listening to trap music, all type of heavy metal and shit.